Hello. Okay, so this is going to be a quick stream. Oof, that's a horrible. There you go. Horrible lag there for a moment. I have had a problem. I have a nice daylight setup over here with my sky and everything, but my game actually looks down, so most of my daylight's actually going into a skylight that's illuminating my screen. Problem is, when we go to nighttime, there's absolutely nothing. It's a black night sky and very, very, very dark shadows. I want to fix that. Now, I don't know if this tutorial exists elsewhere, but I wasn't able to find it, so I took a bunch of other tutorials and sort of stitched them together into this Frankenstein I'm about to show you. Okay, first things first is we actually need something to be the sky. And the easiest way to do that right now, and the only way I know to do it that will affect lumen and skybox, or skylight, is by adding a mesh. So we're just going to add a sphere, which doesn't really matter because we're going to be replacing it anyway, with an engine content and inverted normal sphere. Inverse normal sphere. There we go. And we want to do a bunch of other things. We want to turn off collision. We want to turn off shadows. We want to turn off character stepping. And I never know where to find this, so I just search for it. Can ever affect navigation. And that should be that. We're gonna center this to our world, which is over there. And then we're going to make it huge. I like 15,000. I don't know why. That's a nice number. And there we have something. But now that something isn't actually the something we want. I'll move this into my little lighting panel over here. I said move. You move to lighting. Okay. When I go back to my daytime, we have this weird light in the sky, which does weird things. Very laggy for some reason. Oh, there we go. My machine is 8 years old. Bear with me. Okay, so day does slightly weird things, and night is not exactly what we want. But we're going to go back to nighttime here. Now we're going to do some shader work. You can see I got a night sky here already, but we're going to make one from scratch. Material, I call this M how to night sky. I'm going to open this one in my other window so I can crib my notes. Okay, well, I don't want you there as well. I want you here. Okay, a couple of things. We want a unlit sky, and that's it for now. Let's start with everything else. We want a search for sky. We want sky view luminance, and we want sky light disk luminance. Now, when we add these two together, what we're going to end up with is basically the sky that we get from an atmosphere sky or sky atmosphere actor. That's not all we want though. We want to add the following. We duplicate that. Want to break up the components. We want blue only. We're gonna multiply that by 6. Unreal does this internally some way, so I'm not gonna work with or fix what's broken. And we're going to saturate that between 0 and 1. And finally, we're going to lerp. Now, what this is going to do is this lip value, 0 is night, 1 is day. So we're going to plug that in there and there. Let's move this up here because now we want to add something night sky-y. So I'm going to get a cube map. There we go. I'll leave it on parab now. And we're going to change this to... wait a second, I found... texture works for me on the excellent Polyhaven. Go and give them your love and support. Gonna put that in there. And then over here, we want to do a... no, sorry, not a subtract. We want to multiply by -1. I don't know if this is the way you're supposed to sample a cube map. It works for me. Get a pixel normal world space, and the texture's not great. I downloaded a very low quality version because I don't actually need high quality for this, because like I said, I only need to affect the skylight. Now I'm going to grab our sky sphere here and need to add our how to night sky. And there you can see, glorious, glorious 1K skybox. You can see that when I switch over to daytime, there are no stars. I switch over to nighttime, there are lovely stars. But we still have our ink black shadows. How do we fix that? Well, this took me a whole day to figure out, but it's a checkbox. You grab your material, search for sky, is sky, and that's it. Wait for it to update. Bam! We have lovely lit up areas. But now obviously we don't want it to be this bright because it's supposed to be a night sky, not a post-apocalyptic Mars sky. So we are going to go back in here and add some accoutrement in the form of a couple of multipliers. Then we're going to add collection parameter, which I made previously. This is my main material parameters, and I'm going to pull my night sky tint from here, which I've filled in with a lovely blue color. I can now component mask that out to two different things. RGB. Oh, I'll just change this to RGBA. RGB. Multiply that by that, and that by that. I'll hover this quickly. Save here, and now you'll see we have a lovely blue tint to our shadows, and we can boost it or reduce it, and it works quite lovely. I like to leave it on 1 because it kind of suits the mood that I'm going for. And there we have it. Let's see if we can do it before and after. Before, after. Okay, so this was a very quick stream. I hope, well, it doesn't look like anyone was viewing it live, but I hope that someone will get some use out of it on the VOD. And have a lovely Saturday evening and Sunday. Cheers.